colors spin. Counts, bells, crochets, let the magic begin. Streaming live where the chaos flies, but her kindness shines, no need for disguise. Support in her voice as the stitches flow, teaching the grace in the crafting glow. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells, let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. With hooks in hand, she's ready to create patterns that flow, no time to hesitate. From scarves to blankets, each piece unique, teaching with love and never harsh critique. Her laughter echoes in the chatted rings, chaos and joy in every stitch she brings. When the chat goes wild and the yarn's in knots, Kel's bells just smiles, never lost in thoughts. She turns the mess into a masterpiece, a fiber art wonder that'll never cease. Through tangled threads in crafty nights, Kel's bells guides us to crochet heights. Her streams are a haven where all can learn, in the chaos of colors where passions burn. She's the queen of crochet with a heart of gold, a story of kindness waiting to be told. In the world of yarn where the magic's spun, Kel's bells shines bright, brighter than the sun. Her hands create and her spirit leads, in every loop she plants the seeds. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells, let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. In a world of yarn where the colors spin, Kel's bells, crochets, let the magic begin. Streaming live where the chaos flies, but her kindness shines, no need for disguise. Support in her voice as the stitches flow, teaching the grace in the crafting glow. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells, let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. With hooks in hand, she's ready to create patterns that flow, no time to hesitate. From scarves to blankets, each piece unique, teaching with love and never harsh critique. Her laughter echoes in the chatted rings, chaos and joy in every stitch she brings. When the chat goes wild and the yarn's in knots, Kel's bells just smiles, never lost in thoughts. She turns the mess into a masterpiece, a fiber art wonder that'll never cease. Through tangled threads in crafty nights, Kel's bells guides us to crochet heights. Her streams are a haven where all can learn, in the chaos of colors where passions burn. She's the queen of crochet with a heart of gold, a story of kindness waiting to be told. In the world of yarn where the magic's spun, Kel's bells shines bright, brighter than the sun. Her hands create and her spirit leads, in every loop she plants the seeds. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's bells, let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth in colors bold. In a world of yarn where the colors spin, Kel's bells, crochets, let the magic begin. Streaming live where the chaos flies, but her kindness shines, no need for disguise. Support in her voice as the stitches flow, teaching the grace in the crafting glow. Kel's bells, spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands. A guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. she's ready to create patterns that flow, no time to hesitate. From scarves to blankets, each piece unique, teaching with love and never harsh critique. Her laughter echoes in the chat, it rings, chaos and joy in every stitch she brings. When the chat goes wild and the yarns in knots, Kel's Bells just smiles, never lost in thoughts. She turns the mess into a masterpiece, a fiber art wonder that'll never cease. Through tangled threads in crafty nights, Kel's Bells guides us to crochet heights. Her streams are a haven where all can learn, in the chaos of colors where passions burn. She's the queen of crochet with a heart of gold, a story of kindness waiting to be told. In the world of yarn where the magic's spun, Kel's Bells shines bright, brighter than the sun. Her hands create and her spirit leads, in every loop she plants the seeds. Kel's Bells spinning dreams in her hands, in the chaos where creativity stands, a guiding light in the fiber streams, crafting joy, weaving vibrant dreams. Kel's Bells let the yarn unfold, a story of warmth and colors bold.
Hello there. Hello there. Howdy, good morning. Good morning, Crash. Good morning, Zay. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Solemn. Oh, here he is. Hi, Pixie. Good morning. Ghost Glass. Good morning. Harmony Shine. Good morning, JC the Trash Panda. Good morning. Good morning, Meg. Good morning, Mortally Crafty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dragon Priestess. Good morning, Parker. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Unstable One. Good morning. If I didn't say good morning, good morning. How we all doing? How we all doing? Haku's here. Yeah, he's here. Good morning, thank you. It was limited time. It's my special partner merch, which loudly proclaims what the community feels about the community on the back. Yeah. Balls. Yeah. Balls! Oh, sorry, I'll get the tiny tools out of the way. I'll get the tiny tools out of the way. Sorry. Tiny tools are in the way. Miniature toolbox? Yeah, miniature toolbox. It's got working tools. If anybody needs anything cut. Michael's. Yeah, you can get them at Michael's. What if you need a little tight squirt? You know? He would be used to his cheesy goodness. Fangirling over Haku's existence, yeah. A pin cut. Those might work. Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, it would theoretically, this would theoretically work for a screw. I don't have any screws anywhere. But, theoretically it would work for a little time. I mean, my glasses might have one. It's too big for the glasses, unfortunately. Yeah. Anywho. Good morning, Spikes. Yeah, these were printed by Gato. Angry Gato. Printed these for me. Gato is a sweet bean. Yeah, I have a lot of tiny things on my desk right now. Good morning, Rib Muncher. You have coffee. I love that for you. It's Fish Hat Friday. It's Fish Hat Friday. Going to the pool after stream so I can be a hippo. I love that for you. A river unicorn. It's got a little hammer. It can hammer. I also have tiny scissors from my tiny knitting basket. Okay? I'm super normal, okay? I'm super normal, I promise. Hi Pooji, how are you? I'm super normal, I promise. Yeah. How do we like? I really like the flag today, by the way. I really like the flag today. By the way, it looks very good. It looks very good. Very good indeed. Oh, why is it not working? It looks very pretty. You look very pretty. Why doth hast not work? Wake up, bot! I actually put a lot of work into typing this out. Why won't it work? Oh yeah, I don't have one of those. That one works, why won't this one work? Is it too long? Is my typey types too long? Maybe that's it. I did type a really long message. Okay, let's see. Way too long. Okay, but then it only sent one. Hold on. It's a very long thing. It might have to go in a couple. Let's see. Ah! We learn history now. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. We're getting there. It didn't share the middle one. The middle one is too big. Too big. Okay. There we go. We've got to put it in separate packages. See how many we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 messages. There you go. That's the history of the original pride flag. There you go. What a message chain. Yeah. So, today's flag is the Gilbert Baker Pride Flag. It's a historic pride flag. Gilbert Baker first created the rainbow flag with a collective in 1978. 30 volunteers helped Baker hand, dye, and stitch the first 2 flags. The colors on the rainbow flag reflect diversity of the LGBT community. When Baker raised the first rainbow flags at the San Francisco Pride, his group raised 2 flags at the Civic Center on June 25th, 1978. It comprised of 8 symbolic colors. It still won't work for you. I don't know why. Hot pink, which equals sex. Red, which equals life. Orange, which equals healing. Yellow equals sunlight. Green equals nature. Turquoise equals magic. /art. Indigo equals serenity. Violet equals spirit. The rainbow flag lost its pink stripe when Baker approached the Paramount Flag Company to begin mass producing them. And the hot pink fabric was too rare and expensive to include. The rainbow flag lost its turquoise stripe before the 1978 Gay Freedom Pride Parade, as the committee organizing the parade wanted to fly the flag in two halves from the light poles along both sides of Main Street. So it became six-stripe flag with equal halves. In March 2017, Baker created a 9-stripe version of his original 1977 flag with lavender, pink, turquoise, indigo stripes along with red, orange, yellow, green, and violet. According to Baker, the lavender stripe symbolizes diversity. Baker died on March 31st, 2017. Here we go. Oh yeah, all of the flags, the colors mean things. Sit along for flag learning with Kels. Yeah. Good morning, Tom. Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. Happy Friday, Doc. That was a lot of words. History with Cal was awesome. Yeah, history with Cal. Hi, Charmander. Good morning. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, everybody. What did I miss? Oh, nothing. I was just... I just read the whole statement on what this flag means. Okay? It's good. We're fine. It's good. We're fine. Yeah, it works. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah. This is the original pride flag. Yeah. It looks a little different.
You know, chant from the heart.
Than the
Balls.
one that you see mass
That's what
produced
came to your heart?
today. You'll see that there's 2 extra colors than what you're used to seeing on your regular old pride flag. This is the original. The OG, one might say. Crash, thank you for the gifted sub to Charmander. Let me get a ball. Hi, Haku. You ran to my chair so fast. Ran to my chair so fast. Is what he did. Whoop. These kids are the balls. He goes to the jar with the shing. You're very precious. Hey, you're very precious. Don't you get it wrong. Eh? You was precious. I didn't call it. I didn't. I didn't call it. That's my fault. My fault. How is your pain today? Actually, it's a bit better. It's still sore, but like not as bad as it was. He is the streamer. He's the real streamer. Oh, look at them beans. He's dredging out his beans. I like to hear, yeah, it's been a week. Time to get on skates again yet? Next time I get on skates, I'm going to the rink. I'm going to the rink and not the road. I don't think I'm ready for the road. I don't know, I kind of gathered that I wasn't ready for the road somehow. You know? Look at him. You got the good lighting again, Haku. Hold on, I'll fix it. But you gotta give me a minute. There we go. Pants in this one. Oh yeah, I'm wearing pants actually today. That hasn't happened in weeks. It's only 75 degrees here. Smikes. Hi, deck. It's only 75 degrees. It's kind of chilly today, to be fair. Look at him. Look at him. Hi, pause. He's so precious. He's so precious.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hi, werewolf. Hi. Yes, yes, chanting. Uh-huh. Still going to get into the low 90s. Not here. Maybe for you. It's gonna get into the mid 80s. At the most, for me. Such a vibe. He is such a vibe. We're working on a fish hat. It's fish bones. It's a fish hat, but it's fish bones. Someone has got to translate what those things are from freedom units. You can do 75. Well, F to C 75, and it will do it for you, I think. Exclamation point F to C 75 should, in theory, tell you what that means. There you go. There you go. $23 degrees. Yeah, we have a bot for that. Isn't he so cute? Oh my goodness. We made a command with streamer bot for that. Nice. He is the cutest. Cutest lad in the land. Ray Haku. You're the cutest lad in the land. I tried to take him out in the hallway yesterday. He didn't like it. He did not like it very much at all. I was trying to convince him to be an adventure cat. But he wasn't having any bit of it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a scratch. Like, on my shoulder, not that you can see. But, yeah, he scratched me. Trying to get away from me. Like, heck, why you would take me out in this place? Help! Help! Gotta run to the store, good luck. Haku stream day! Yes, Upcycly, it's Haku's stream. Hi, Miss Bonarella. Welcome in. Hello. How you doing? I just set up a cat cam. This is for Walter and Sugar Butt, but they hate all the usual comfy spots now because they know. Because they know. They know. Yeah. This is Haku. Haku is aware that he can beg you for treats just by looking cute. Not that I'll give him treats, but he can lay here and pretend to be a poor, unfortunate soul. And someone might take pity on him. Oh. Oh. Sorry. It's just yarn. You don't need to eat my yarn. Tell chat you love them. Hi chat. Hi chat. Hi chat. Yeah. Yeah. You're precious. Okay. No, go away. Your hair is so cool. Thank you. You're precious, Haku. We love you. Ah. I have a chair back. Okay, we're color working. I used to have a cat cam, and then I moved apartments, and I have no place to put cat cam. My cat used to bring his blanket to the cam and scream. Oh my goodness, werewolf. That sounds like the cutest thing. Where'd the streamer go? What? Oh, the cat one.
Why tell me I'm pretty?
Were I unwed, I would take you in a manly fashion.
Because I'm pretty?
Because you're pretty.
China's pretty. Pass it on. China's pretty. Pass it on. Sorry. Dragon Priestess, you're cute. Humping. One time my friend said, why is he getting closer? Oops. 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 You're pretty, pass it on. It is China. Arid wanted skeleton fish. So I must oblige. Skeleton fish. It's a skeleton fish. Also, this is meant to match Arid's beard. Uggles knows when I'm on any sort of video call video chat, and we'll start yelling in the background. he's trying to be a part of the conversation. He's trying to be a part of the conversation. He just wants his voice to be heard. Got things to say. Stuff to talk about. therapist hearing his horny meow. I didn't think about that. That's great though. That is great though. Okay. Bones. Bones! It's gonna be cool AF fish. Yeah! So the top is gonna be green to match Arid's logo. The hat on Arid's logo. And then the barbels also match the beard. The rest is gonna be a skeleton fish. Here for it. Here for it. Here for it. Yeah, it's still glued. Everybody who's concerned about my butt. It still hurts. Yeah. Especially sitting down. It still hurts. I wake up without pain now, but the rest of the day is not fun. So, I've got that going for me. Ow. Okay, almost done of this row. I've got to make a big goblin this weekend. Dynamix is cute. I've heard pray tell. Where are you going, Haku? Oh, you're just getting comfy? Okay. Not pass through your coat. Goat. Is that the beautiful and talented China I see? It is. We are very fortunate today to have a beautiful and talented China in our presence. Indeed is. Okay. Up. Turn. Fish bones. There we go. What is everybody's plans this weekend? Tell me about your plans. Tell me what you're doing. The cat wants to go see the king of England and find the three blind mice. Which cat? I'm confused. My cat knows nothing of England. Knit, make computer, do computery. Other than sweating? Yeah, other than sweating. Other than sweating, what are your plans? My plans is to continue to plans. I have to make a video for an introduction to what I'm doing for Camp Chaos. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video. I'm about to put on a uniform and explains to y'all what we're doing for camp. Okay? I do. I do. I do. Because we have goblin business. I haven't put them on yet. I mean, I did put them on here, but they didn't turn out how I wanted them to, so I'm going to cover them up with other badges. Yeah. I had some issues with it sticking to the yarn without the yarn burning, so I'm going to have to adhere it a different way. I was being hypothetical. Oh no, they're there. They're just, I need to fix them. I'm going to adhere them to white fabric and then sew the fabric to high woodland toe to the sash. Why are you trying to eat my box? In other things you might hear at a No Light Swingers party. Gremlin's not even here to laugh at it. I'm gonna have my own quote system in Grem's stream, which is me in my No Light Swinger jokes party. Yeah, this is my guide, sash and uniform. I'm no substitute for Grem, but I'm laughing. If only you could see my cat right now. He's down there on the floor. Trying to eat my box of yarn. Like a dingus, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Now he's trying to get my feet. Don't give my feet. At least he's being nice. He's playing nice. Good morning, Dan. I'm good. How are you? Don't bite. Don't scratch. Ow. Use your paws, not your claws. Ow. For thank you. He's eating my butt. And other things you might hear at a No Light Swingers party. Hi, Mom. Why are you in my bag? No, he's back for the bag. Haku needs one of those toys. I left for a bit and Kelvin's. I'm not a Girl Scout. I am a goblin guide of the galaxy. Know your scouting groups, Deck. Know your scouting groups. I am a goblin guide. Okay, I'm the master goblin guide, in fact. Get your scouting groups right, okay? Yeah. Hi, Haku. Hey, Haku. I'm gonna itch the back of your neck because you're cute. It didn't have any oh no, my patches are on the other side. but they don't look good. I'm gonna redo them. I have a bunch of patches, in fact. You want to learn more about my patches? Come here. Come here. Come here. They're also called merits. Yeah. Nope, he doesn't want to come up here. It's time for Clip Roulette, though, and then maybe we'll discuss the Goblin Guides of the Galaxy. Because the Great Goblin Gather approaches. There you go. There's a prediction in chat. Have we got one for setting fires? Kind of. Theoretically. There is a merit badge for being dangerous. Yeah, there is a merit badge for being dangerous. But we'll talk all about it. Maybe I'll do a little recording of it so that I can explain and send it to Brenda for Brenda's use for stuff and things. So yeah, maybe perhaps we'll do it live. You know? Maybe I should put on my my camp overlays. Mayhaps. Maybe I should put on. I think I still have them and everything from last year. There should be, in theory, somewhere. Quite possibly. My trees. Where are my trees? I don't even remember what I called it. Trees, where are you at, trees? Safety should always be first, not when you're a goblin. Goblins don't care about safety. They just care about chaos. I got trees, you want some? What I'm looking for is my camp overlay from last year. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't remember where I put it. Because I am the least organized person in the world. Perhaps, maybe a little bit. Maybe a bit. In theory, one might. I have a beach overlay. Why don't I have a heckin'? Where are my trees? I made trees last year. It was very, very beautiful art. And I apparently didn't save it somewhere where I can find it, which checks for me. You know? Checks for me. It checks for me. You know how I am? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea where I put it. I get it. You're the same way, yeah. We got all of our new ones, but why don't I have my camp overlays? You know? And outfit! Yeah, I made a whole outfit for my stuff for camp. I just can't find my trees. Which makes me sad. How long are sessions? Sessions are an hour long. Each session is an hour long. Let me, see if I can find my stuff. Yeah, we have camp stuff. I'm about to see if I have my camp stuff still deep in the depths of my Procreate. I have the art. I, however, do not have the trees. I don't just have the overlay, but I have the me and Haku in the, you know, the, Gravity Falls style. I might have it on, my Google Drive, though. Is it on the old computer? Yeah, likely. That's likely where it is. Likely. I keep on clicking on the wrong thing. I need to change the hair color. What? Why? Me? Why would I need to oh, because it's blue in that one? Well, it's from last year when I had blue hair. Let's see. We'll look at my stuff from last year when it loads. I'm Cal, and I like sass. I do like sass, okay? I like sass, don't you? You know how many things I put hither tither in a year on my Google Drive? Too dang many. That's for sure. I have to wait for them all to load. Everything I draw in Procreate that I put on merch mics, because I put it through there to you know, to get to my computer because it's just easier that way. But it's time for clip roulette. So, what kind of clip will we get when we play clip roulette? Chat. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Sass. That's some sass. That's some sass. Could you imagine Dragon Priestess sassing me in this here chat? Could you imagine? Pooji and Judy Von Esch with the wins. Congratulations. 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 Hello, Mr. Blu-ray. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Dragon Priestess sassing in this chat. Could you? Could you? Okay, I found the ones with the Kel and the Haku. I found Haku's birthday party.
Could you imagine?
Okay. I found camp emotes. Found camp emotes. Gasp. Is this the overlays? But it's the background. It's not the around overlay. It's not the around overlay. I found pictures of me dressed as Kevin. That helps. Imagine all the people sassing girls today. Whoa. It is in my Google Drive. Handy dandy Google Drive-ito. So I can search it up. Nobody sass me. 2, 4, 9, 1. There we go. Download that baby. Pop it on my stream. Yeah. Yeah! We're in camp! Yeah! We're in camp! Yeah, most of our sound effects actually got put in for camp last year, and we liked them so much we kept them. Yeah, we're at camp. We're at camp, right, Goblin? It's just hanging out in his rocking chair. Okay. Yeah, You rock away. You rock away. You'll do it. You would just have a good hanging rock. Okay, no, you're done. Are you sure? I don't know, you look like you're not done. Going to inspect the grounds. Yeah. Yeah. So this is our camp overlay. I'm lost in the forest. Yeah, well, you know, when you're in the forest, you're in the forest. He is so cute. Yeah, he is the cutest. This is Gibastion. Gibastion will be our camp goblin for the month of July. He comes wearing disguises, so you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Gibastion is here to hide and pout. If you recall, this community last year during Camp Chaos did a full month of hiding the goblin. Well, you may very well have a chance to win a goblin. You look like a goblin scout. Really? 'Cause I am! And this is Gibastion. Gibastion is taking a big part of this year's Camp Chaos. Because me and Gabastion are putting on what we call the Great Goblin Gather. And by becoming a Goblin Guide of the Galaxy, you too can find goblins and get merits and win rewards. Hi, Mr. ADHD Games. How are you? How are you? We put up our camp overlays. We're going camping. We're going camping. I need to find my logo. Wherever it may be from. Do you have any other outfits for him? Yes, I do. Would you like to see some of our outfits? I'm gonna put this in this bush. There we go. It's going in the bush. Uh-oh. Ghost glass got taken away from us. Okay, get out of your rocking chair, bud. Okay, so there are many ways you might get to see Gabastion. Gabastion might also sometimes be wearing some of Gabastion's favorite fashions. Yes. Favorite fashions. You might say, what kind of fashions does a goblin have? If you see Gabastion in his safety suit, he might be planning on doing something dangerous. Because if you're gonna be a hazard, you may as well warn people around you. Okay? Okay? Safety is important. Just because you're making dangerous decisions doesn't mean everybody else has to be dangerous as well. Okay? Okay. I wear cones on head too. Yeah. So this is Gabastion's safety suit. You can also, if you're a camp counselor in crochet, you can get this pattern. You just have to, get with me. Yeah, exactly. Or if you're in a Patreon tier above the $5 and above Patreon tiers, you get access to this pattern. For Gabastion, with this hat, the bucket hat, and the mustache. Because Gabastion sometimes wears a mustache. Which is why I had a crocheted mustache on hand yesterday. Glued with Gold knows all my secrets now. Can I make a Gabastion on stream? Oh yeah, once camp starts, the secret will be out. That's why I had a mustache on hand. It's because Gabastion has a mustache. Gabastion also has a beret, and sometimes he wears his beret and his mustache to confuse you into thinking that he's not here. Okay? So if he's wearing his beret and his mustache, he may be trying to fool you. Okay? He might be trying to fool you into thinking that he's not a goblin. Yes, you should wait until Tuesday. We're still technically waiting for Brenda to announce the Great Goblin Gather. But I need to make a video explaining the Great Goblin Gather for Brenda's chat. And I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about it. Yeah. Also, sometimes Gabastion likes to pretend that he's not Gabastion, but Granny Gobbo. And Granny Gobbo is definitely not a goblin. Obviously. Definitely not a goblin. He has some trouble sitting in his chair for some reason. Get in your chair! Your camp hat and sash are perfect. Thank you. So, Granny Gobbo is definitely not a Gobbo. Despite in name, you know. And would definitely be seen knitting. And definitely not doing goblin business, okay? Definitely not doing goblin business. Never, 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 never. This is definitely not Gabastion, okay? Just innocent granny knitting. Definitely not goblin. Camp song for Camp Chaos. Well, thank you for the song. But yeah, this is my Goblin Guides uniform. I have to somehow decide how I'm gonna introduce to Brenda's chat the whole concept of the Great Goblin Gather. Yeah. There you go. You need to knit some cookies. Well, that's not what Goblin Guides are about. We're not about cookies. How cute this one is. Just, I know, isn't it adorable? Oh, have a great day, Tyler. Good morning. Also got his own sits mats. Important. If you weren't here for last year, you didn't get to make your own sits mats. Have a good lurk. We also have a sits mats, and this is also why we have tiny tools. Okay, I have a whole thing going on here. Okay? Okay? It goes for a little while. He just rocking. So yeah, I have to come up with how I'm going to introduce the whole thing on video for the things and stuff. Rock the chair! It's so cute! It's so cute! I'm sorry, it's so cute. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. But yeah, if you're in the $5 and above tiers on Patreon, you can get the pattern for Gabastion. Did you make tiny knitting needles and start a tiny scarf on them? I didn't make the needles. These needles are for my tiny 2-inch circular knitting needles. I have 2-inch circular knitting needles. They're my smallest size of them, and I just put them separately. But I did start a tiny scarf on them specifically for this. I did specifically start a tiny scarf for this precise reason. Cause it's cute. Cause it's cute. I have so many pictures of goblins on my phone right now. Just so we all know. Okay, we start in the same stitch. So yeah, if you're in the $5 tier or above, you got a link this morning. You can make your own. You can download the pattern and make your own Gebastion. If you're a camp counselor who expressed interest in making your own Gebastion, you should already have access to the pattern. But I figured it was worth more than the 5 people who were going to make their own. So I also gave it to the patrons. So that the patrons too can make their own goblins. But if you recall last year, our goblin was much larger than this one. Right? Right? This is tiny compared to last year's goblin. Brenda now owns last year's goblin. But I am going to be making another of that size goblin, and that's going to be one of the rewards. Also some of the sitz mats I made last year. Also, you might be able to get yourself your very own stash.
Order in the court! Dang it, why is this hammer squeaking?
Hi,
Hot in
Brenda.
jest just
Brenda,
cheered 100
did you get to
bits.
see?
I will perish from how cute.
Order
Did
in
you
the
get to
court!
see?
Dang it, why is this hammer squeaking?
Hot in jest just cheered 100 bits. Is it
You
July
see,
yet?
It's finally rocket chair.
Order in the court! Dang it, why
Yeah.
is this hammer squeaking?
Yeah.
Hot in jest just cheered 100 bits. I scream with joy excitement.
Yeah. And it's tiny knitting. And it's tiny scissors. And I was just showing off some of the stuff. I'm trying to prepare for my video explanation of what I'm doing by putting myself in character today. And also, you know, why not get into the forest a couple days early? Why not get into the forest? Yeah, I'm excited. Patreon, you say? Yeah, this pattern is in the Patreon for the $5 and above tiers. So if no, Crash, that's not what I mean. We're not supposed to be gifting Patreon. That's very sassy. That's sassy behavior right there. If you want access to the Patreon, Crash says, why not? Click on the link. You could get access to the Patreon for free. Well, not for free for everyone, but Crash provided for someone access to our dearest Patreon. So if you're in the medicine cabinet mendicant level or above, click on the link. There's a free membership to the Patreon. Medicine cabinet mendicant and above get access to this pattern. I am the priestess because I am priestess. Yeah, Dragon Priestess is in the paper holder priestess category. The paper holder priestess category, because Dragon Priestess is priestess. Oh, look, Doc Holiday is in the Patreon now. Look at that. Crazy. Hi, baby girl. How are you?
Hello there.
Hello there. Hi, Tyler. Tell me this for you. Yes, this for you. There's a few free patterns available on there. Might be one available. Maybe there was... There's one more membership to the Patreon left open if somebody wants it. You could get access to some exclusive patterns, some exclusive merch, some exclusive content. Brenda, I'm so excited for camp. I'm so jazzed. I'm so jazzed about it. What did we know? What did we know? I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, and then the last three. I ordered my camp shirt when Brenda was offline and enjoyed the face sent back to me in response. Oh yeah, I got a nice face sent back to me, but I ordered it when Brenda was online. I ordered the tie-dye one. Oh, Meg! Thank you for hopping in and joining the Patreon. You sweet bean. Brenda is great. We love Brenda here. The best wave ever. I actually am not supposed to wave like that, weirdly enough. The way I left the word floor to try to claim it. Yeah, I got the tie-dye just regular camp shirt. I think there's a counselor shirt too, but I couldn't remember where the link for it was, so I just got the regular one. But it's tie-dye and it's rainbow, so I feel like it's very me. Right? Yeah! No, I'm sure it was somewhere. But, Dragon Priestess, you know the SpongeBob's running around looking through filing cabinets when everything's on fire? That's me right now. That's me right now. That's me right now. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's me. So, yeah, we're gonna have a couple prizes. Hither tither. For our dearest Great Goblin Gather. We also have some very beautiful merit badges available for various things. I will have to explain those in my video as well. Our merit badges, the things you gotta look for, the levels of things and stuff. Camp! I need to finish my badges. Oh, you're making badges too? I love that for you. Love that for you. I have badges. I can show you my badges. They are somewhere in Discord. I can show you the infographic that I hackin' made. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I have a whole infographic. A whole infographic about my badges. Wow. Wow. This is the official merit guide. So these also don't, this makes it seem like this is gonna be here. However, I have since changed this a little bit. So there is a bit of a change on this as far as, these all have separate badges now. Separate badges now. East, because you know, you wouldn't want to have to change this out 1,000 times as you rank up in the levels of goblin finding. Right? Right? So, you have your rank merit. So this is your merit badge that describes your rank. Mine is Guide Master. Counselors who are participating in helping me. Hi, honey, welcome in. The counselors that are participating, their guide badge, hold on, will look like this. You ready? Their guide badge is gonna look, it's more silver colored, like this. Yeah. Regular guide badges look like this. They are brown. They are brown. Yeah. And then, hold on. We have your event merit, which you might recognize from the game the other day. You might recognize this from the game we played the other day. This is your 2025 Great Goblin Gather event badge. Your event merit, you can only get it for this year while participating in the Great Goblin Gather. Does not look like a fish. It's a dead fish. It's fish bones. It's fish bones, Dan. Fish bones. Fish bones. Sometimes you gotta fish your bones, okay? So we have guide leaders. We have guides. We have guide master. But as you rank up in your goblin finding skills, you will get access to your merit badges for you beautiful. Oh, that counts. Yeah, it's fish bones. Fish bones count as fishes. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? You have your levels. So you have, excuse me, your bronze badge, You got your silver badge. You got your gold badge. And you got your rainbow badge, which is the highest honor in your finding, in your goblin finding. Okay? Suddenly I'm from a different state. Okay? And then you can when you earn these, you can print them off and you can put them on, wait for it, your digital scout uniform. Yeah. You got a digital scout uniform. That's not even the most recent one because like I said, I added the other things. Hold on. I have another one that has the ranks on it that I'll have to get for you. We have fun here. We do. We do. So there's different badges, there's different levels, and then there is different merits for finding certain types of goblins. So if it's a goblin wearing a disguise and you find 20 goblins in disguise, you get a merit badge. A disguised from your eyes merit badge. If you spot 20 goblins in dangerous situations, you earn the High Viz Wiz badge. If you find 20 goblins in social media posts, Twitch stories, or Blue Sky posts exclusively, just so you know where you're going, you get the In-Postable Finder badge. Then if you happen to spot 20 goblins in posts in Art and Jest Discord in non-camp sections, you can get the Pandit in the Discord merit. If you're looking around camp counselors' shops and you happen to spot 20 goblins in these shops, you would earn yourself an Unshoppable Spotter merit. If you catch 20 goblins in stream alerts, you'll find yourself with the Ding Bling merit. Okay? And those are the badges that you can earn. Those are the merits that can be earned during our goblin business. Yeah. 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 So now if someone could take everything I say and put it into a script for me to awkwardly read out, that would be good. I'm joking. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I've been scheming very hard. I've been scheming. I've been doing a lot of scheming. Lots of scheming going on. It would be so unique. Yeah, Codex isn't here to write me a script. Imagine me scheming. Yeah, you could never imagine me doing schemes. That'd be crazy. Plus, during all of Camp Chaos, you can tune into my stream and maybe, possibly happen upon a hint or two, because maybe I am the worst at keeping secrets. So if you want a leg up in the competition, then you want to get yourself a rainbow merit. You want to be a rainbow level Goblin Guide, you might want to hang out in this here stream, because you might be getting maybe a hint or two throughout the Great Goblin Gather. Kel's secrets are everyone's secrets. Yeah, so you might very well want to stick around. Hang out in this stream, you might have a leg up in the competition. Might be getting yourself a couple extra goblins when you get a chance. Yeah. Thank you. Whee! I don't need a leg up. I already have the default too. Looks like it's getting a little campy and a little chaosy in here. It is. I'm getting ready for camp. Yogurt Girl. I was explaining to the friends in chat what I have going on for Camp Chaos this year because I've been scheming. I've been scheming! As you know, likely, I have been scheming quite profusely. Hi, Honey Crisp. Tell us about yourself. Welcome in, new friend. Tell us all the things that you like, all the things that you do. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're happy to have you. You look so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. How has it been a year? I know, right? Hi, Jester Frankie. Welcome in. I'm making a fish hat that is fish bones. Fish bones, fish hat. Fish bones, fish hat. Yeah! Happy Fish Hat Friday! Go around the room, like introductions in class. Yeah, feel free to introduce yourself. Feels so welcome. This is already a night stream. We are happy to have ya! I love to watch streams while I clean. Oh, I love that for you. I grew up with a mom who had a cleaning business. I used to hang out, well, she cleaned doctor's offices and used the internet because I didn't have internet at home. Because it was the early 2000s, okay? Hi, I'm Frankie and I'm addicted to yarn. Yeah, this is an intervention. I think we all have a craft supplies problem and we need to talk about it. Okay? Okay? Alright. There we go. And now we change back to black. I am black! I don't have a problem. I swear I can stop anytime. Nice overlay. Yeah, I made this last year to kind of look a little bit like, I love the color backdrop you have. My rainbow? Do you like my rainbow? Or the yellow? The rainbow, yeah, okay. Yeah, we've been changing our, every day of June we have been celebrating Pride by displaying in the lights in our background a different Pride flag. For camp crafts. Yeah! It's been a learning experience that we've been doing. Because a lot of people don't recognize what flags mean or where they came from. And, you know, it's good to, you know, learned us some things. Learned us some things. I'm out of water. I've been talking a lot today. Weird. Wow. It's almost as if I do this for a living. And I talk all the time, but for some reason I feel like I'm talking a lot more than usual. Oh, you poked yourself. Oh no. Fine, Glued, I'll go get my drinks. Did you drink too much Kool-Aid? You can't drink too much Kool-Aid. No, it's not good for your tummy. Okay? I'm gonna get some more water. Oh, hi! I'm sorry, that was cute. Oh, that was cute. Sorry. Oh yeah. Nah. There we go. Okay, I forgot to drink my water though. I'm thirsty today, apparently. It's Thirsty Friday. Thirsty Friday. Yeah, dang, I wish Codex was here. Codex would make a cohesive speech for me to give, you know? What Codex is good at. The words and stuff. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Katie. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Friday. I'm not usually awake this early. Working on caffeine, nice. Hopefully Codex watches that part of the VOD and then drafts you up one. Yeah, maybe I should, like, grab it somehow and, send it to her and be like, can you make speech? Please. Please. I'm a goblin guide. It's totally different. It is inclusive. It's an inclusive group. It includes all people who are goblins in nature. Very inclusive. Very inclusive. Hi, Ume. Everyone should have VOD watching access. You need goblin ears. No, that's not a part of the, wardrobe, Ume. Unfortunately. It's not part of the required wardrobe. You see, we're trying to find the goblins. We're not trying to dress up like the goblins unless you think that that's going to give you a leg up in the competition. You're fantastic. Just got the sweetest email. For the chair of per board of directors that for everything you do. Oh, I'm making this a wonderful experience. Setting the tone for an amazing board meeting. And I'm not crying, you're crying. Will there be Goblin Scout cookies? We're not Goblin Scouts, we're Goblin Guides. Get the name right, okay? We're the Goblin Guides of the Galaxy. Okay? Maybe one of the prizes I will write down for you a Goblin Guide cookie recipe. If only I had a nice kitchen, I would do a baking stream and we would make goblin cookies. I don't have a kitchen that I can bring stream into though. Well, I look like I'm a guide. I'm a guide. Different. Not semantics, they're very different. Hey. I think you just want to keep all the cookies, baby. Want to do a goblin cookie co-stream? Well, you're so far away is the thing. I make goblin cookies. Anybody know of somewhere where I can rent a kitchen for an afternoon? Ooh, yay! I'm excited for you, Ghost Glass. I didn't even get to tell you guys about my lovely story from yesterday. I went to the grocery store. And this is the same grocery store I did tell you about before because after Pride last weekend, partner and I went to this grocery store in my small town, which is not very inclusive town. And we were still dressed up for Pride, and we went into the grocery store, and the cashier that we went to got really excited because she was planning on going to Pride the next weekend and was super excited to see people dressed up for Pride because it's not something you see in this neck of these woods. And she was telling us all about her plans. Well, I went into the grocery store yesterday and she was very excited to see me, to tell me that she found her outfit for Pride, and she told me all about it. It was very sweet. It was very sweet. Goblin cookie making day. Aww. Really hard to do shift. Oh no. Yeah. And wear a Stroom shirt. Yeah. So. Oh, amazing. That's awesome, Frankie. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I'm excited. Got all the colors and stuffs. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe I can rent a kitchen somewhere. There's gotta be somewhere with a cooking class, right? Where you can just rent a kitchen. Maybe I could do a stream and make some goblin guide cookies. I will come up with a recipe for you. And maybe I'll let you in on my secret recipe. Okay? You might know some places. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, Katie, but you're not within, like, easy drivable distance. Meg actually is. You'll do some research. Okay. I'll have to look into it, is what I'm saying. I can't be away for too long, is the problem, Katie. I don't know if I've told you about how much stress Haku is under if I'm gone for a long time. Let's just say that when I'm gone for 2 days in a row, most of the hours of the day, he won't let me get more than a foot away from him for the next 2 weeks. And it makes it really hard to do things. He doesn't like going outside. He likes his safe space, Katie. Outside makes him anxious. He lived in the outside before he came to us. Okay? He doesn't desire to go back to the outside. He doesn't desire to be out the side. Oh, he doesn't like the car either, because he thinks I'm, like, taking him back or something. I'm not. I love the boy. Then will not leave me alone for days, yeah. Haku pukes all the time, regardless of situation. He does no brain cells. Yeah. He will literally climb into my shirt and be like, no, you can't leave now. You can't leave if I'm in your shirt. Hath trauma, it hath brain cell, yes. Yes, indeed. He spent some of his childhood on the streets, okay? The streets in a not so street friendly town. He do not desire to be back out on the street. I tried to take him in the hallway yesterday. Like the hallway of the apartment building. And he did not enjoy it at all. I put him on his harness. He was straight up not having a good time. Straight up not having a good time. His tail was like 3 inches wide. Scared of storms. Whenever we have a bad thunderstorm, I go downstairs and have floor time with her. Oh. Does not stop her from trying to escape though. Yeah. Oh goodness, I went the wrong direction. I did not turn my work. Did not turn my work. Guccifer have a sash? I could make Guccifer a sash. perhaps. Yeah, we can make a guide outfit for Guccifer. Leo was scared of thunder too, would hide in the bathtub half an hour before the storm even hit. He would sense that the poor guy. Oh, baby. Baby. Precious.
Hello there.
Hello there, Hi Craft. How are you? You're known here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boo. Hi Craft, how you doing? How you doing? How we do? How we do? How we doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, blame Beatney. Rough start to the workday with IT issue. No, I feel like I'm behind. I'm sorry that you feel like I'm behind. Feeling behind is no good. Stop feeling behind, start feeling behinds. Don't do that at work. That's bad advice. Don't do it at work. That's a bad place to start feeling behinds. Only touch your own behind at work. This is bad work advice with Cal. Okie doke. Now we're going the right direction. You asked about weekend plans earlier. I was AFK, but I heard just now responding. Playing games with a friend in the UK at like 3 a.m. and then it's probably lots of games and baseball watching. Nice. Nice. What if you have consent and the two of you are alone in the office? I don't know, still sounds like it could be a legal problem later, Smike, so maybe you should not touch the butt. Do. Unlimited honks? You don't have unlimited honks. You're using up your points. Oh, what if you work from home? And you're your only coworker that's at your home? Eventually you run out of points. And no more honks for you. No, there is no cooldown, but you don't have unlimited points is the thing. So eventually you run out of honks. It might take you a year or so to run out of the hawks, but you know, someday you'll run out of hawks. It is appropriate to touch your partner's butt at home and you have consent, but it's during work hours. As long as you're not on a video call or in the same room as the work, you will probably be fine and no one would know about it. I'm sure someone's touched somebody's butt while they were working from home. I thought the cooldown was... Yeah, no, it doesn't have a super long cooldown. Fish bones. How do you even find a partner to touch butts? Asking for a friend. Well, you see, younger girl, you wanna know, what you do. Hi, Codex. Everybody, we're having a pride parade. So this is how you find a partner to touch butts, okay? You have an acquaintance set you up with a friend just because they want to date that person later, and then instead you date them for the rest of forever. That's how you find a partner to touch butts. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and Pride Parade. You get a weird friend who sets you up with someone as a prank, but then yeah, it worked for me. I mean, you know. Or you steal someone's wife, yeah. It's kinda... Yes. Vanish, really? Really? Do you have the same experience as me? I got set up on a date to be a placeholder. For someone. Gooberist, hi, Grem. Actually, Codex, we've been talking about you all morning because I was like, dang it, I wish Codex was here because Codex is good with words. And I'm not. Oh, yeah, we have a clip for you, Grem. We have a, yeah, and a quote. Why are you trying to get my box? And other things you might hear at a no-light swingers party. If you didn't see the clip, Graham, the clip really does explain it away better. In my experience, hanging out in enough Twitch streams and at least 2 of them will fall in love with you. This is bad advice. Don't listen. Yeah. Back to butt touching, yes. Yeah, there you go. For Graham. Need these patterns. What patterns? What patterns? Me and my friends played RuneScape in high school. A friend on our RuneScape introduced me to him. Oh, nice. And I love these nicknames. Yeah. The camper sash is perfect. Oh, yeah, I could write it down maybe. But, basically it's just a really long tube. It's basically just a really long tube. Like, a really long tube. Like, it's really long. Okay. And then I sewed the two ends together. And, gathered it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a long tube. It's just a long tube. Wanders back from Clipland, deep breath. Ha! That's a good one. The punctuation is important. Yes. Yes. So yeah. I don't know, as long as you're not in front of the camera, Spikes, and nobody can see or hear you, butt touching is fine. Oh. We gotta stop talking about touching butts. I'm gonna get lost in thoughts. You know, it's gonna be a whole thing. Take your notes. Take your notes. Codex, I was trying to explain my whole, why are we mad at ourselves? I was trying to explain my whole, camp thing, and I was like, if only Codex was here to write this down and make my stuff intelligible, because all of my crazy thoughts are all over the place. And I need something that is followable. Followable. Followable speech. There we go. Oh, she stepped away. Okay. Good, she didn't hear me mess up the word followable. Followable. There we go. We had an appointment today to have Mama fixed. Went to their room and saw the partly filled food bowls. No! Exclamation point words. We gotta keep track of how many times I can't speech out loud. And on that note, we're going to write to HR about butt touching. I'm allowed to touch butts at work, okay? This is my job. I'm allowed. Not that there's any butts around or anything like that, you know? But here we are. Words are hard. So HR person. Yeah, don't follow my life advice. Is my advice. Haku puts his butt in our faces all the time. Yeah, he does have a problem with that. He is quite sure that everyone needs to see his butt. Follow. Alright, back to work. Follow. I'm so confident. Followable. 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 Okay, followable. I'm good at this. Okay? I'm good at this. I'm good at this. What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? That's perfect. Followable. Is it gonna be nice? It looks like it's gonna be nice. Thank you, Smikes, for the nice weather tomorrow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the nice weather. Hey, you went pink! I did go pink. Aw, heck. I did. We raised over $2,000 for an organization called Knitted Knockers, which is a nonprofit that is volunteer run that provides people who have had breast cancer surgeries with soft, comfortable breast prosthetics. I should check my mailbox. They were sending me a package. I should. Finding Nemo for the next hour. Had a step away, but I've returned. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We were asking, we were talking about you earlier because I have to make a video, as you know. No, don't embarrass me like that in front of the cuties. And I am the most, I have the most, hi Blueberry. My brain thoughts, are all over the place, and I can't be, responsible for trying to put them in the right order. So maybe later I can tell you about camp, and you can help write down my thoughts in a pattern that makes sense so that I can read it. No, JC's at work. So that I can make a video, so that I can explain what we're doing for camp. Which is why I'm wearing this outfit. I don't just dress up like a guide for funsies. I mean, if I did, you don't need to know about it. So just wearing that outfit to be a heckin' cutie pie. Well, yeah, kinda, and, you know, there's reasons to wear an outfit. Yeah. Point me at the thingy and I'll make it work. I don't recall at what time I said the things, which is the problem. But it was approximately an hour ago at this point. Approximately. So about an hour into stream. Yeah, you're a wizard! It's Skeletor o'clock. It's always Skeletor o'clock here. I don't know if you know this. It's always Skeletor o'clock. Don't talk to me. Okay. Okay. It's loading. Oh, I'm already wearing my outfit there. There we go. Okay. Found it. Don't talk to me. As in don't talk to me. Myself. That's imagine Dragon Priestess sassy. Yeah. We're in camp. Yeah, we're in camp. Yeah, most of our sound effects actually got put into game last year. We liked them so much. Of hiding the goblin. Huh? Go rock away. Go rock away. Oh, you look like you're not done. Yeah. So far this part of the This is Gibaston. Gibaston will be our camp in month of July. He comes wearing disguises. That'll help. That'll help. If you recall, this community last year did a full month of hiding the goblin. Well, you still have a job. Like a goblin scout. I did, Smikes. I am. This is Sebastian. It was still in Detroit this morning. Taking a big part of this year's campaign. With me, Sebastian, putting on what's called Great Goblin. And by becoming Goblin Guide, you too can find Goblin. It's going not to the P.O. box, Mike. I have permissions to send to the actual address for East. You know what I mean? Put up our cannonball plays. We're going camping. Need to see my work. Ever. How many other options? Yes. This is not necessarily explaining it, so let's okay, no. Favorite fashion. Hey, what's fashion? MCPH. The safety. You might be doing something dangerous. Because it's gonna be a hazard. You may as well warn people around you. This is why Gremlin's Hovel needs to have a safety con hat. Making dangerous decisions doesn't mean everybody else has to do that. Yeah. You can also, if you're a camp counselor in crochet, you can get this pattern. You just yeah, exactly. Or if you're in a Patreon tier above $5 and above. Not at work, yeah. If you're in the $5 and above, the medicine cabinet mendicant or above Patreon tier, you can get this for free. This hat, bucket hat, with a couple outfit options. Ashton sometimes wears a mustache. I had a crocheted mustache on him yesterday. I know you have the pattern. There's all my secrets now. I make a give Ashton on. Oh yeah, one thing. The secret will be out. That's why I had mustache on. Just because give Ashton has. Ashton also has a beret, and sometimes he wears his beret and his mustache. Jojo is thinking that he's here. Okay. So if he's wearing his beret and his mustache, he may be trying to fool you. Okay? Might be fool you into thinking he's not a goblin. Is that better? Yes, you should wait. We're still waiting. The great goblin gap. To make a video explaining goblin gather for Brent. And I'm nervous about it. Nervous about that. So, sometimes Sebastian likes to but he's not Sebastian. But Granny Gobbo. Granny Gobbo is definitely not a goblin. Don't fall out of your chair. For camp hat and Cypher perfect. Thank you. Yeah, don't fall out of your chair. Put that in your notes. Definitely. Goblins. Never. Honk. I forgot NaNoWriMo closed down. Oh! Yeah, this is my uniform. I have to somehow decide how I'm gonna do run this time. Haku's here, everybody. Haku's here. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It was going on longer than I thought it would. But yeah, that's the things. That's the things. It's in the VOD things. Hello, Meowfio. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, Haku? He's like, okay, stop kissing me. Does Haku have a great Goblin Guides of the Galaxy Sasher hat? I was gonna make him a safety vest and a safety cone hat, but I don't think he'll keep it on. Hold on. No, not your safety cone hat. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, no, stay with me. Stay with me, Haku. Haku. No. No, Haku. Sit. Haku. No, you can't get over there right now. There's a goblin. You can obviously see. There's a goblin right here. You cannot get on the table. No. 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 Ah! Are you? No, sit. 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 Sit, please. I know you're licking there. I'm trying to put your hat on you. Sit down. Can you sit? No. Up here. Up top. No! Don't want hat. I want treats. Haku's birthday's coming up soon. Did you know that? Haku's birthday is coming soon. He's gonna be 2. Hi, Aaron.
Skinny dipping?
Did you put on your pants?
Why would we do that? I don't know.
Did you put on your pants?
Well, we're gonna make it down this trail, and we're gonna do it as a fully clothed
Did
family.
you put on your
82
pants?
just rated with 4
Raiders,
views.
welcome in, Raiders. If we haven't met before, my name is Kel. I'm a fiber artist, and I like to make casts with yarn. Yeah. Did you know that you should have put on your pants before you got here? Alright. Well, welcome in, Aaron. Welcome in, Raiders. What were you up to today? What were you doing? What are you doing? I've got to check my Discord. I do. Oh, we raided. Yeah, you raided. Now I'm in a hot tub. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful photograph you've got right there. Cute. 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 See, perfect, yeah. Chatting, working on the website a bit, and gaming. Ooh, fun! Hi, Whiskey. Yeah, I'm a Goblin Guide. It's a super normal organization, thank you. Super normal. Super normal, okay? Super normal? Alright? Super normal. Super duper normal. Yeah. Yell at the neighbor to start on the floor. Ooh. Yeah. Pixie is cutie. There we go. Now I'm in the middle again. Now I'm in the middle again. That's cute. You're cute. It's just about time for shafts. Get your shafts into the Discord. So it's time to shaft. Stuck in the middle with you. My feet are sleeps. Feet will be sleep. There we go. We're working on Arid's fish hat today. Actually. And, we made some progress. We've got a couple lines down. Arid's is a fish bones hat. Fish bones hat. And I'm excited for it. If I had time, I would make Haku a little guide uniform. It's too hot, I think, though, for him to be in a sweater. This time of year. I don't want to torture my cat for entertainment. That's not very cool. I think it's a little too hot. Your back still hurts? I'm sorry. My butt still hurts if it's any consolation. If it's any consolation, my butt hurts. I'm not surprised. At least you were being active when you hurt your butt. I've actually decided to be hurt. You were being active from what I recall. Thank you. You weren't doing activities. I actually started hurting when I was going through my purse, but I had been dancing earlier, yes. Now be careful, okay? Ow. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I want you to dance too. It looks like it's gonna be nice tomorrow. That's good. That's good. I wouldn't want anyone to rain on the Rainbow Parade. You're dancing already. Yeah, everybody dance if you want to. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if they don't dance, they don't dance. They're not friends of mine. Okay? right here, but yeah. But Pixie, what was it before it was raining, temperature-wise? Fair. Yeah. You can't have both the complain about hot and complain about rain. You're getting either or. It's just how it is, you know? It's not like you go out anyway. Yeah. Not like you go out anyways. Who wants to leave their home and do things? Okay. Yeah, in the eye of a hurricane. Okay. So this next one, we're gonna want to carry over 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from the thing. From the thing. Sometimes it is warm and rainy, and that does feel gross because it's muggy. Yeah. Sky piss. I'm not gonna go into what I was about to say. If you watched Game Grumps back a long time ago, you would get it, but nobody else would get it, and I'm not gonna say it out loud because someone will spit out their drink. Meg knows it. Meg knows what I want to say about this guy. Meg knows it. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm not gonna say it out loud. There's a story that they told once, and now it is always ingrained in my brain as what's happening, you know. When you get that warm sky rain. You know, the warm rain that falls down from the sky. Yeah. Yeah, there's a story from an older Game Grumps episode. Yeah, I think it was a story that was said, like, he was like, this, so we were in Vancouver, and this person who was traveling with us on tour said this thing, and then he couldn't not have it in his brain from then on. Same problem. Now it's in my brain. So every time it warm rains, I think of that story specifically. We're gonna shaft. It's time for shafting. Did you put your shaft into the Discord? This is Tank, the pond turtle, and his habitat. 3 years ago, my grandparents found said turtle in their yard. Proceeded to build a pond for him. They feed Tank daily, and he's now quite spoiled. I love him. I love him. I love him. Can you see him? Look at him go. He's got a whole place to himself. Oh, he's the best. This is the cutest.
It's okay. What is it?
This is the cutest. Oh my goodness. I want a pond for a turtle. Look how cute. Look at him. Look at him go. Okay.
It's okay. What is it?
This is so freaking cute. Look at this. That's beautiful. I love that they made a pond for a turtle that they found in their yard. That makes me happy. Happy the piano love. Aww. Oh. I just want to pet this cat. Such a cutie. Tried to take photos of Rocky. They put pond plants so he can eat and everything. I love that. I love the idea of you find something in your yard and then you're like, I'm gonna take care of this animal. This wild, out in the wild, you know. High tech, and yes. I love the idea of that. That makes me very happy. Replaced their pond's liner after 30 years. She had to dig up all the plants. I still remember when she first put it in, she called me to help her. It's something I ran across the yard forgetting the pond existed, fell into the 3-foot deep hole. No! Like Rocket. These pics add up. So fast to be captured. Hit the face. Oh. Boop. 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 Such a cute. We need to get this framed. We need to get this framed. This needs to be framed. Aaron, this photograph needs to be framed. You need to put this in a fancy frame. Look at them. So perfectly lined up. Like a family photo. Look at them. They're so precious. So precious. Such cuties. You gotta go boop. 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 Right in line. Also plays the piano, apparently. Oh, she's musical as well. I love her. I love her. Inspired by Ume's last stream. It was started by as the Knights of the Frog Pond. Somehow Ume has morphed into an Arthurian counterpart into a magical girl frog. This is Ume so far. This is perfect. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I love it. I love it. Nice. It looks very cute, Dragon Priestess. Nicely done. So cute. It's perfect, yeah. Limited edition beans. Yeah, Crash is the only person who has this specific shirt. You know why? You know why? Do you know why? Because, you know how JC makes my, test listings because I can't on Fourth Wall? Sometimes JC puts things places and I don't find them. So Crash's Beans shirt has a secret meh meh that I didn't see. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, it's secret memory. On the inside label. So yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I laughed when I saw it. Because I was making a different Hawaiian shirt, like printed shirt like this. And when I went to go put the tag on, I realized that I had forgotten to put the right tag on it, and it said Memre, and I was like, heck. Welp. Welp. Well, this turned out really cute, Meg. This turned out absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely, positively adorable. I love a good watermelon. They'll be posted for sale soon! Yay! 2, 3, 4, 5. Colors are very fleshy. Watermelon. It turned out really cute, Meg. Nicely done. And then our friends found a litter of kittens while coming home from work and didn't have the ability to get all of them at once. So called me and my husband. We spent 2.5 hours luring 5 babies out from the bushes, getting them to our friend's apartment, and then cleaning off the burrs. Once the emergency vet opens up, we'll take them over to get seen after giving them a bath. Look at them. Oh, look at them. Look at them, such a long neck. Look. The curiosity on that one's face. Oh, they've got little legs! Oh my goodness, those are little legs. Okay, them's got little legs. Them's got little legs. Look at them. They just got wee little legs. They're getting a bath and going to the bed today. Aww. Oh, I get them. Oh, the babies. The babies. Could not get a pic of the blue one. Whoa! Look at that guy. Gal. Having a heckin' drink. Having a heckin' drink. Finally finished this hat this morning. Ooh! Time for chicken. Have a good chicken. Cute, Jay. Very cute. Very cute. Ah, it's adorable. It's adorable. I love how it turned out. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, when two dogs become one. Oh, they snuggin'. You did a crochet project I want to see. Oh, they snuggin'. They just having a good hanging snug. Such cute potatoes. Boop. Boop. Oh. Oh. Aww. Aww. They're so cute. Whatever could this be? You already started, Glued? You already started? You're so fast. They do not take very long to make, to be fair. It's very quick. Very quick. Need a goblin in your— everyone needs a goblin in their life. Pride Parade! Hi, Prince! Hi, Prince. Everybody share your favorite Pride emotes. We want to see them. Ow. My butt. Thank you for your Pride Parade. More cross-stitch progress. Ooh, cute! Was sitting in the bed windmilling. Adorable! Adorable. Ghost, this is cute. I put some Ada in my, jam jars. How's your butt, pizza? It's still sore. As long as I sit in certain positions, it's okay. As long as I don't move in certain positions, it's okay. I woke up without pain this morning, though. Which was nice. Until I started moving and sat down. Yeah. So that wasn't super fun. To be honest. But you know, we're doing our best. We're doing our best out here with our butt pizza. You know? Sometimes your butt pizza is a problem. Have a good lunch. That was too much fun. Butts deserve our best. We mentioned butt pizza and Pixie goes for lunch. Seems sus. Yeah, Pixie, what you eating for lunch? Asking for a friend. You having butt pizza? You having butt pizza? Oh, Charmander, that's the cutest picture. Look at him. Ah! Mira! Is that you? Look at him. Hi, Mira. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? Haku's cute. We have more baby pics. Look. Look. Look at the cutie. Amira. Cute is like cute. Cute. Look how cute. Adorable. Aww. Oh. So cute. So freaking cute. Bap! I love that little bap that just happened at the end there. Right there. Bap! Runs away. So freaking adorable. Bap! Runs away. Such cuties. Such cuties. Such cuties. Hi Tash, good meowing to you. Good meowing to you. How are you doing? How you doing? Bap. Sweet Pea, the black one is Nox, the Tux is Felix, and Baby Tabby is Clover. Yeah, they're all very cute. They're all the heckin' cutiest. They're all such cuties. Such cutie patooties. And I love them. I love them. And they're so cute. Got distracted. Hi, Lucifer. Hello, remember the net ID. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're having a great day. I feel like it's been a couple days since we've had to have this talk, but I hope you've had a great heckin' week and that everything is going swimmingly. Babies have an appointment for the second round of vax today. We were supposed to be picking their mom up at the same time. Oh yeah, and then the whole incident with the food, and you know how it is when that happens, and you know you got to worry about the stuff and the things, you know. The stuff and the things. Babies have an appointment for their second round of vax. Oh, okay, brain. Let's get our brain going in the right direction. Okay? Gotta get our brains going in the right direction. Gotta actually get some work done. Is this outfit prep for camp? Yeah, kinda, actually, maybe a little bit. We were doing a dry run of my exclamation. My explanation of what we're doing for camp. Yeah. Yeah. An explanation of what we're doing for camp. Because I am not only just being a camp counselor for camp. No, I'm also putting on a whole event for the whole length of Camp Chaos this year. I am. And I'll be back to explain it to you in a second. But now, I need to go get more water. I'll be right back. And I'll explain the whole thing to Prince. I'll do a second dry run for Prince. And Codex if Codex is here. Okay. Hi there. Hi there. You're a cool cub. Hi there. I am Guide Master Kel, and I'm here to tell you about the Great Goblin Gather. What is the Great Goblin Gather, you may ask? It is a month-long event that runs alongside Camp Chaos, where you can find goblins and earn merits. I'm really bad at talking on camera. I feel really weird about it, okay? Despite what I do for a living. This is really weird for me. Ooh, merits! So, dearest camper, would you like to join the Goblin Guides of the Galaxy and help me find goblins all throughout Camp Chaos? Yes! Yes, yes. Why, yes, you would. We would love to have you. Join us. Join us, join us, join us. Join us. Because you can earn merits. What are merits, you may ask? Well, there are several different types of merits that you can earn. First of all, just by joining, you get a merit. What? Just by joining, you get a merit. That would be a merit that tells you and your friends that you are Goblin Guide of the Galaxy. Yes. Yes. And you also will get access to the merit for the event. This is awarded for your participation in the Great Goblin Gather of 2025. You can also earn merits. You don't even need me. I don't know. This is my second try, Codex, okay? You can also earn merits based on how many goblins you have found in total. So you get a bronze merit for finding 20 goblins. You rank up to a silver guide once you have found 50 goblins. Oh wait, there's more. Hold on. Wait, there's more. Look. You could get yourself some physical merits that you can iron on to your attire. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there are physical merit badges. There are. Where are said goblins? They will be throughout Camp Chaos. So if you're joining into a Camp Chaos session and you see a goblin, you're going to want to take a screenshot of it and you're going to want to post it. You're going to want to post it in Art and Jest Discord. There's going to be a section in Art and Jest Discord where you're like, oh, here's this goblin I found. So that I can get you credit for finding the goblins and keep track of your goblins for you. Also, great work, you're amazing, thank you. So, you have your level, your guide levels. Okay? You have bronze, silver, gold, and rainbow guide. Read the part about what you're doing to the part about you're doing too much out loud. You're doing too much, but also great work. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. So the types of merits you can receive. A disguise from your eyes merit. This is earned by finding 20 goblins in disguise throughout the month of July. Next merit. High Viz Wiz. You get this for finding 20 goblins in dangerous situations. Okay? And then, if you find yourself finding 20 goblins in social media posts, you would earn the Impostable Finder badge. And then say you're in Brenda's Discord server and you spot in a non-camp section a goblin, 20 of them precisely. You can get the Panda in the Discord merit badge. Say, you're then go and you decide to look at a camp counselor's shop to see what they have. And you're looking for t-shirts. And you think they're super cute. But what is that? 20 goblins? You could earn yourself the Unshoppable Spotter badge. Merit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that merit badge. And say you're watching a Camp Chaos session and you find 20 goblins in stream alerts. You earn yourself the Ding Bling badge. Okay? Will this info be anywhere to access it? Yeah, I'm going to have an instructional video. Okay? That is what I'm practicing for right now, is my instructional video. Yeah. Got a phone call. Where do I find goblins? You will find goblins all throughout Camp Chaos. If there's a Camp Chaos session, you can go in and watch that session. You can go in and you can watch that session. And if you see a goblin, you're going to want to screenshot it. And you're going to want to put that screenshot in a very specific place in the Camp Chaos 2025 section in Just Discord. Okay? That's where you're going to want to put it. It's not up there yet, so I don't have all the information as far as what the exact channel will be called. But take a screenshot, put it in there. I have a spreadsheet. I'm going to keep track of everybody's goblins. Thank you, Ruth. How are you? You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. So that is what we will be doing. And if you want to leg up in the competition, do you want to leg up in the competition? Do you? Do you? Do you want to leg up in this competition? Do you want to be the top spotter? You can do that by tuning into this stream every day. And you may get some hints as far as where goblins may perhaps be located in various Camp Chaos sessions. Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. So if you're listening along, I love when you do stuff like this. What? Be extra? Because, you know, I'm extra. I'm extra. Can anyone tell how extra I am? 'Cause I might be a little extra. I might maybe possibly be a little extra. I can tell. Yeah, I'm a little extra. Just a bit, little extra. You know, to tell you the truth, would one say I could get at least 2, Pixie? At least 2. It only took me like 2 hours to make a goblin. It's little. It's little. It's just little. He's just little. And this is our goblin in question, if you haven't met our goblin in question. This is Gibastion. Gibastion will be here, be spotted by everybody. Yeah, this is Gibastion. He's happy to meet you. He's happy to meet you. And if you're a camp counselor and you want to make a Gibastion of your own, you just have to get in contact with me. I'll provide you with a pattern. But if you're a patron in the medicine cabinet mendicant level or above, you have access to the pattern as well. And I know some of you have already gotten it, and some of you have already started making a goblin of your very own. Because who doesn't want a goblin? My Gibastion's a little special because he has a wireframe on the inside so that I can pose him for photographs. Yeah, Vanish, you have access to this. On the Patreon tier that you're in. Because you have access to everything in your Patreon tier. OMG, I'm so excited. I am too. I am too. I am too. He's very cute. Very cute. He has skeleton. I don't know. I can tell you. I know it. Hi, Leia. How are you? So excited at the same time. Yeah. I figured if I didn't want it just to be something that I made and like 5 people downloaded it. So I wanted to make sure, I wanted to give it to the patrons as well. Cause it's cute. Let's see if I can give my guy a skeleton retroactively. I want a skeleton retroactively. Where do I get this app? What app? What app? It's also Snickret. Well, you can start showing off your goblin. Not on stream. Remember, your goblin only counts on stream days. On the stream day that you have camp. Counselors? I thought this was an app. Sorry. What app? What app? What app? Where do we find the goblins? Oh, you find them in streams. I will be hiding goblins every day in July. But wait, there's more. Because next week you can find goblins in some of these streams, and I'm not gonna tell you which ones. I'm not gonna tell you which streams are hiding goblins in them because it's gonna be a secret. But if you hang out in this stream, maybe I will give you a hint. Yeah, you can show Crash. Crash has known about the goblins since like April. Yeah, I just clicked on the picture to zoom in. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in for you. Camp Chaos next week starts on Tuesday at 3 p.m. at Art and Jess channel. Be there. Okay? Since before the first one was made. Yeah. Crash has Crash and Zay have known about the goblins for a very long time. Hi Rain, how will you be hiding chat members? I can take a picture of them and hide them in my background if you think I should. So the festivities will kick off at 3 p.m. with Art and Jess, the opening ceremonies. This is the kind of festival lineup I can handle. Yeah, you don't have to leave your home. At 6 p.m. is our first session with Pix Stitch. It's about charity events and how you do them. Ooh, that's useful information. And then on Wednesday, there's going to be one session with Imaginary Friend and Cosmoverse, doing at 6 p.m. doing Streamer and Mod Squad 101. And then on Thursday, there's going to be a session from Fourth Wall at 3 p.m. talking about how to promote your shop. Whoa. And then at 5 p.m. there's going to be a session from the Traveling Tatter about tatting, which I have a kit for now and need to do that. Yeah. And then on Friday we have 2 sessions, one from Emily Henry Music at 12 p.m. about songwriting, and one from Yarny Pixie at 6 p.m. doing crochet! We know Pixie here. We know Pixie here. And then on Saturday, there will be 2 sessions, one from Nerdy Crafter at 12 p.m. about miniature mystery craft kits, and Kizzy Kitten at 6 p.m. Intro to modding. Important stuff. How many of us here are mods in a channel? Or 2? Or you don't have enough appendages to put in the air? A mod? Yeah. So, like, handy, okay? Handy stuff. Sounds like a trap. On Sunday, there will be 2 sessions. She's Plus Cats at 9 a.m. Gardening, and Melemony at 11 a.m. Layering mixed media. So that is our first week of camp. First week of camp. Can we get a big shout out? Can we get a big shout out for Art and Jest? Everything starts off on Tuesday with Art and Jest. Yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. Camp is super fun. And you can find lists of supplies that you might need for sessions and badges. The badges will be on Art and Jess website, artandjess.com. And you can check the Discord, Art and Jess Discord, for supply lists if you want to, do along any of the projects. But some of those streams will have goblins. You just have to keep your eyes out for them. You gotta keep your eyes peeled. But I will start hiding goblins. In this stream on Tuesday. From Art and Jess Fourth Wall. Yay! That's amazing. Exciting. So you will maybe be able to spot a goblin or 2 in my stream. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe you'll be able to spot a goblin. Back here. Or maybe over here. Except it'll be a different jar, so he won't be able to hide in the trees. Or maybe over here. Or maybe over here. Or maybe I'm here. Well, there will be some fabulous prizes. There will be some fabulous prizes for the top spotters each week. I'm excited. We do have Goblin. Fabulous prizes. There will be fabulous prizes. Fabulous prizes. Yes, you will have to screenshot the Goblin and put it in the Discord channel. Yeah. No, it was the beans. It was the beans. It was the beans. I had a magnet on it and I was playing with the magnet and I dropped the beans. Sorry. Yeah, they could be anywhere. You know, goblins do be goblin-y. They do have goblin business. There might even be more than one. You never know. You never know. But counselors in a counselor stream, it'll only count for the day of their session. So don't be hiding your goblins on not your camp session day. Okay? Magnets. Yeah. I love my tiny scissors. Okay. Can I see your sash? Who can see my sash? I made it. I made my sash. Yeah, this is my sash. This is my sash. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Can I show them the goblin purposefully so they know what they're looking for? Yes, just make sure you know and tell them that it does not count until it's your stream day. Mostly because we don't want to take the focus away from the sessions that are happening on any given day. Yeah. Not only pulling off the camper scout look, but it's also giving Zelda. I could see that. Actually, this color looks way better with my pink hair than it did with my blue hair. Well, everyone have a picture that they can show the campers so they know what the goblin looks like. Especially if it's only for their stream. Everyone... I will be posting. Because Brenda's chat will see the video that I make. I will post in the camp section something about this is what the goblin looks like. If the goblin looks like this goblin, or kind of like this goblin, and not this goblin, this is the goblin, this is a giblet. This is a goblin. You're looking for a goblin. Goblin teeth go up. Giblet teeth go down. Okay? Okay? Okay. Okay? Has ears. Little nubbins. Okay? Has a color contrast. Well, these are usually green too. Mine is blue. I won this for goblin spotting in Dragon Priestess's stream last year. But your typical giblet is going to be green. Okay? Okay? Hold on. I will show you a giblet. If I can find my Brenda emotes. Okay. Giblet. Giblet. Okay. I meant the hat. Oh, yeah. 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 Giblet. Okay. Okay, that's a giblet. This. Okay? This is a goblin. There's a difference. There's a difference. Giblets are baby goblins. Yeah. So this is what we're looking for. This cutie. Gibastion's cute. We love Gibastion. Oh, I need to turn off raids. They've tried, Zay, in response to your message. They've tried. They have no idea what's wrong with it. It's the whole thing. Giblets are blushy and goblins are unashamed. The giblets aren't always blushy. But goblins are older giblets. They grow up into goblins, you know. But I had to go with something that looked different than a giblet because, you know, giblets are everywhere already. And I don't want people confusing planned giblets with unplanned giblets, you know what I mean? If someone accidentally wears a shirt with a giblet on it on their camp session day, or... So I, last year, made a little goblin. It was bigger than this. I don't know if I have a picture of it. But I sent it to Brenda after camp. And it looks like this, but sitting down and much bigger. Looks like this, sitting down but much bigger. Which we hit all last year during camp. That'll be one of the prizes. I will make a big goblin. I actually put it in a t-shirt and a cowboy boot and a sock with no toe and also a crown for Brenda's. Brenda's had a whole outfit. It's very cute. It's very cute. It's very cute. It's very cute. Mine should be in the mail sometime soon. I don't know when, but sometime soon. Sometime soon. But I'm very excited. I got a tie-dye one. It's very cute. It's very cute. Got the tie-dye one because I couldn't find the counselor one. And I know that a link to it exists somewhere, but then I forgot to find it because, you know, I'm running around, you know, trying to get everything done. And I was like, I don't have time to look for the link. I have no idea where it is. I have no idea where it is. Maybe I can piece all that together into a cohesive video that explains, you know, what we're doing. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can video edit so I don't have to go through the whole thing again. You know? That was apparently a good take, so, you know, do you need a script? I don't know. I think I'm worse when I'm on a script, maybe. You know. I think you can do it. Piece it together. Yeah, I have very limited video editing skills, but I'll do my best. Yeah, I think I'm worse when I'm reading from a script, because then I sound like I'm reading from a script. I have a very, None of you were around back when I used to make YouTube videos. But when I did my voiceovers, I would read from a paper what I needed to say, and it always sounded really rehearsed. My monotone voice comes out when I have to read out loud. I get this very, I am reading a thing. I am reading a thing that is informational. I am reading it, and I am saying it, and I am totally focused on saying all the words in the right order and in the right way. I am really good at speech. I don't know if I have one of my speech. I don't know, in my notes I might have one of the speeches that I used to do for, yeah, I don't think I do. I don't think I have one of my, oh, I do! Oh, I do have one of my scripts. I do have one of my scripts. Hold on. Do you want to listen to me read a script? It'll be absolutely terrible. You want to hear me read a script about sewing? I don't even remember what pattern it was. I don't even remember what the pattern was about. There, are we ready to hear me read something? Because you'll hear it. You'll hear it. Okay. Here is a script by me about sewing. Okay, this is gonna make me really embarrassed, okay? Okay? Be prepared. First thing I did was copy down the whole pattern on tracing paper. I didn't feel comfortable cutting out a pattern that was produced before my parents even met, so I took time to draw out the whole thing on tracing paper and then proceeded to cut out each of the pieces. And hope that I got the size right, because I ordered the wrong size to begin with. I first tried to see if I could use this brown fabric, and I quickly realized there was definitely not enough of this, and then decided to change to the orange that I ended up going with. I pinned and then cut out all the pieces, even the back ties, which I had forgotten to even trace out, until I was ready to cut everything else out of the fabric. Minor bump in the road. On the second day, I started by putting the interfacing on the neckline of the bodice. I had never used interfacing or even had an iron before, so day 2 was a day of lots of new experiences for me. The interfacing seemed to have fused just fine. I pinned the bodice pieces together and then sewed them together. I started day 3 by pinning the back pieces of the bodice to the back skirts and sewing them, adding in the zipper. Get out of the combos, I see you! The hair looks good, thanks, Donna! I see you in the combos, get out of there! I'm reading you a script from my very first sewing instructional video. It was my first. It was my first. No combos. Okay? I'm not going to lie, after the bodice and the back skirts were together, I ran around my apartment like it was a cape. Not one of my more mature moments, but hey, we're all here to have fun, right? Day 4, I pinned the pockets and sewed the edges. I ended up hand stitching these onto the skirts after I had pinned them, which I did off camera because it took me several hours to do. I mean, several. I pinned the ties, then sewed one side and an end. I eventually didn't see any directions on how to do this until I was just about done with the whole jumper, so I kind of just like guessed where it was and how it was supposed to go. I ended up right. Once I had the ties sewn in, they had to be turned right side out, which I tried using a device that I had purchased to do this very thing, and I had so much trouble with it I just ended up doing it with my hands, and it took me way too long to do. No! Get out of the combos! I guess I was just using it wrong. I'll probably look into how to use that correctly because it didn't seem to be working for me, and maybe that's just meant for shorter things, but yeah, this took way too long to do. Finally, day 5. Day 5. Just showing you on the pocket sewed on, and then I'm gonna start with pinning the front skirts together. I started just putting them together, and then I remembered that I have to turn in all the edges so that the skirt would not just disappear slowly, leaving an orange string in my wake. So I had to start it all over, and let me tell you, that was a pain. Wait, wrong combos. No! Get out of the combos. Yeah, it's a whole script. That's my first YouTube video. Yeah. It goes on for a while because, you know, it takes a while to, you know, sew things as you do. Yeah. That was the script for my first YouTube video. I had to write out what I was doing, and I actually delivered it very monotone-like. I'm better at talking in front of a camera now than I was then. That was like my first time on a camera. So it was very, very specific. Hold on. Pause the lo-fi for a second. I could have just showed you, probably. Although, no. Get out of here. Content. The content. I have to go all the way back to the times long ago in a land far, far away. When there was a person who used to make YouTube content. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to find. They're around here somewhere. Bum 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 bum. Oh, first video. First outfit ever. Oh goodness, look at that. You don't need to see that actually. That has my old name on it. It was very quiet, and it's old me. And it's really weird. Okay? Yeah, you can't hear it. Not even if you tried, because it's very quiet. Yeah, get out of the combos. All natural hair color, yeah. Look at that person. Look how long my hair is. Yep, that's my first iron. It's still the only iron I have. Hi, Cassidy. As my lunch gift, stay in the combos. So yeah, really long hairs. I do, because I have it in video. I still have this. See? It's deep in my closet, but I still have it. Yeah. Stay out of the combos. Yeah. Yeah. This was the first thing I ever sewed. But myself. Katie would love that. I have it still. Somewhere. Yup. That was the... Oh, no, I've been blind basically since, I was a child. I used to be able to wear contact lenses, but when I turned 30, my eyes started rejecting them. So I can't wear them anymore. That was like 26. May 26? That was 26, I think. At the time? Yeah. I could wear contacts back then. Yeah, they won't stay in. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I made a lot of cool things. Made a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things. I made a lot of cool things. This is one of my favorites. You've probably seen this on stream if you've been around long enough. Hello. Hold on. Look at this. Is that a pandemic Silent Sea flag back there? This one? This is a pan flag and gender fluid flag. The Guccifer is holding. But that was later in the things. Yeah. Yeah. Later in the things and the stuff. You can't find those. They're all privated now, but yeah. Demi one not so much, but flying high. Also make a decent apron. Well, it is a pinafore, so it kind of, that was its intended purpose, to be an overdress so that you didn't get your underdress dirty. Yeah. That was its intended part. Yes, it is flag time. Yes, it is flag time. We can do our flag. We do our gib for our flags. Because we have one last day, one last stream where you can display a flag in the background. We have been using what? Underdress, overdress. I'm learning things. Yeah. May I take her to lunch? That is me. Pixie has one. That is me. from 4 years ago. I'm keeping my stuff here around. No, not slip, Leia. You see, layers were more than just slips at the time. Those were popular. Hi, Fab Panda. Yeah, we raised over $2,000 for a charity called Knitted Knockers, which is why my hair is pink. Thank you, Ume. I keep my stuff around all year round, but for the month of June, we have been displaying a different pride flag in the lights in our background as a learning endeavor, because sometimes, yeah, today's is a bit big, because it's a historic pride flag. Whoa, yeah, you didn't know you were gonna get a whole speech by doing that, Ume, did ya? Exclamation point join if you want to pick the flag for the background. Exclamation point flag 2 will tell you which flags we've already displayed. We are using the month of June to display a different flag every day so that we can, as a community, learn us some things. Because not everyone recognizes what certain flags mean or who they represent. So we've been using it as a way to maybe display some pride flags and then educate people on what they mean. Speaking of, today's pride flag is the Gilbert Baker pride flag. It's a historic pride flag. Gilbert Baker first created the rainbow flag with a collective in 1978. 30 volunteers had helped Baker hand dye and stitch the first 2 flags. The colors on the rainbow flag reflect the diversity of the LGBT community. When Baker raised the first rainbow flags at San Francisco Pride on June 25th, 1978, it comprised of 8 symbolic colors. Hot pink, equaling sex. Red equaling life, orange equaling healing, yellow equaling sunlight, green equaling nature, turquoise equaling magic or art, indigo equaling serenity, violet equaling spirit. The rainbow flag lost its hot pink stripe when Baker approached the Paramount Flag Company to begin mass producing them. The hot pink fabric was too rare and expensive to include. The rainbow flag lost its turquoise stripe before the 1979 Gay Freedom Pride Parade, as the committee organizing the parade wanted to fly the flag in its 2 halves from the light poles along both sides of Market Street, so it became a 6-striped flag with equal halves. In March 2017, Baker created a 9-stripe version of his original 1977 flag with lavender, pink, turquoise, indigo stripes, along with the red, orange, yellow, green, and violet. According to Baker, the lavender stripe symbolizes diversity. Gilbert Baker died on March 31st, 2017. Would like to pick the last pride flag of the month. Exclamation point join. Exclamation point join. Exclamation point join. It's a whole TED Talk. Yeah, everybody join. Even if you won before, join. Join us! Pick a pride flag. Those are the ones we've already done. In the flags we've already done. But exclamation point join. Pick a flag not on that list. And we will display it for the last day of June on Monday. I'm excited. Not for the end of June, but for the beginning of July. Sorry, Monday is the last day before camp. Just Google yourself a list and pick one. We could learn something together. That's what it's all about. It's learning together. It's all about learning together. Gender Fae is a gender identity that encompasses all feminine gender identities. and no masculine gender identities unless they're also a feminine gender identity. Picking a pride flag for the last day of June. You get to pick, if you win, you get to pick the pride flag for Monday. Well, yes. Kraft is here. Might as well let him win. Leia! Exclamation point win! All he does is win, 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 no matter what. Congratulations. Congratulations. You get the pick. You get the pick. You get to pick our pride flag. You get the pick. You get the pick. You get to pick our pride flag. What is your choice? Tell me. I will write it down. I will write it down for you. On my notebook of notes. My notebooks of notes. You know, my notes. Yeah. Libra. Gender. Sorry, I had to say it like Leroy Jenkins. It was necessary. It's very quiet because I forgot to turn back on my music. I don't know. I read it and then I was like, yep, that's how I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna have to say it that way. How could I not? I'm romantically a lesbian, but I'm attracted to femininity, not masculinity. Also ace, if that wasn't clear. Leroy Jenkins, yeah. I looked at an image of all the flags. Yeah, and it's one we haven't had, and it's one that isn't talked about a lot, so that's the perfect choice. That's the perfect choice, because then we're gonna learn. Then we're gonna learn. We're all gonna learn. Also, can we just say how cute Sebastian is up on my hat? Can we just note how cute Sebastian is? Just hanging out on my hat. Whoa, I learned. And not only did I learn, what did we learn? 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 Tell us more. We love to learn. Yeah. I lost my train of thought and I've got to not do that when we don't have music on, because then you think that stream died. And, you know, if the... Okay, yeah, I could see, yeah. Yeah. It looks like he belongs on that hat. They're made out of the same skin of yarn. This hat and this goblin. Also, last reminder for Camp Chaos. If we need to talk goblins, counselors, you gotta get, if you wanna talk goblins, you gotta get in the Discord. Alright, we gotta find somewhere to raid before I make a fool of myself, okay? Alright. In fact, you wanna know there's possibly the best place to raid today? You wanna know what could possibly be the best place to raid on this day that I talked endlessly about Camp Chaos? I think I know what we're rating today. Because there's only one valid choice here, right? Screamy train lady. Speaking of Art and Jess, thank you for the bits. I want to thank Crash Override for the gifted subs. I want to thank Arid for the raid. I want to thank Crash Override, Glued with Gold, Zadrian, JC the Trash Panda, Ume Noame, and Codex_Infinita for keeping our community safe. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me today, whether you're here chatting or lurking in the bathroom. Especially Dewey Drop. Yeah, from the thumbnail. I did think you were doing a Link. Yeah, I'm Link from Link to the Past. Is that the one with the pink hair? No. The Adventures of Link. I can't remember which one where Link had pink hair. But it happened! And I can't remember which one, and that's gonna bother me. Yes! I am the Link. I am cosplaying as the Link from the one with the pink hair. And I can't remember which game Link had the pink hair. I'm not really Jinjibei. Don't, I'm just, yeah, but I can see it. Pink hair. Which game was it? The Link from the Past. Was I right? Was I right? I was right! And I thought I was wrong, but I was right. And oh, was it so right? It was so right. Yes. It was right. Look. Look. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's the same picture. I need to post something about this somewhere. I need a screenshot. I need a sword. Do I have a sword? I do have a sword. I'm not gonna go. Wait, I didn't see it. I need a meme of the, you know, the meme corporate wants you to spot the differences in the pictures. Yep. Yep. No, I see it. No, I see it. I see it. I see it. Ah, Sebastian! Image of the pride flags that I used? Yeah, but we're raiding, so it's, yeah. Okay. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. I love your faces. I will see you all on Monday, okay? I will see you all on Monday for our very last day of June. What? I love your face. You have a great weekend. Everybody have fun. Be safe if you're going out places. Be safe if you're going to a pride festival this weekend. Be safe in general. Okay? Because the world out here is crazy. It's scary. We don't like that. So we're gonna be safe, right? Okay? Bye. I'll see you on Monday. Bye. I love you. Bye. Bye. I love you. And I can't unsee that I look like Link from Link to the Past. And this is really weird. Bye. I love you. Bye-bye.
She's got yarn in hand, a cheeky grin. Pels Bells is live, let the fun begin. Crochet queen with a stitch so tight. Sass on point, she's shining bright. On her stream, it's a fiber show. Making magic, watch her glow. Pels Bells bringing in the fire. With hooks in hand, she'll take you higher. Crafting cool with style and grace. In her world, you'll find your place. Pels Bells, she's on a roll. Sassy spirit, heart and soul. Every stitch, she owns the game. Pels Bells lighting up her name. Yarn and flair, she's got the style. Mixing fun with that playful smile. Teaching tricks and making waves. She's bold, fierce, and never sways. When the yarn gets wild and the chat's on fire, Kels just laughs, lifting us higher. She'll weave it all with perfect ease. In her hands, the art's a breeze. Messy schemes, she'll set them straight. Kel's bell spins and it's looking great. Sassy tips with a spark so sweet. Crafting wonders can't be beat. From the hooks to the final thread, Kel's bells keeps the fun ahead. With threads that fly